given that you have, everybody's resource constrained, time constrained, right? Nobody has enough of those. So are there efficient ways to do UX research, right? Under those constraints that you've found. So like somebody just tells you an impossible task, like, okay, we have to do this, we have to ship this by next week. And you want to do, like, let's say initially bare basic UX sanity check, right? So that's probably one set of question or constraint you could run into. Another might be like, maybe you have more time, but you still have so much complexity to deal with, or whatever it is, right? So are there tools or frameworks or suggestions for how to, conduct some research or assess UX in an efficient manner or fashion?
What I do, but it depends really on the product, right, and the nature of it. That's the key thing here. So we might give you some advice, but in your special case, it might be a little bit different. So in my world, what I reach as a first line of defense is I set up heuristic evaluation. So I recruit people from internal team, ideally not engineers that are working exactly on tool A. So I'll grab engineers from tool B and say, hey, today we're gonna take a look at tool A. And so they're gonna sit in a room. We often do it in a big conference room, or in a session like this where we're just collaborating. And everybody has a task list, like a standard usability study or benchmark study. And hey, try and get this done. And then they write what we call either captain's log or friction log, and they record all the issues, and then we do a readout together and we debrief the issues. You can cover a lot. In my experience, you can cover a lot of stuff. Now, just at all times, you have to be keeping in mind that these are internal people. They're highly sophisticated. They already have subject matter knowledge because they're working close by the domain, right? Because tool A and tool B, they might be related. So they have knowledge that our users out there wouldn't have. So you have to kind of subtract that, so to speak. But as a first line of defense, that is really great. And then for other agile sort of nimble studies, online platforms like usertesting.com, UserZoom, there are many others that are really great. And at Microsoft, I had relationships with those. At Google, I do too. And for many studies that are just quick, and we want to see how it lands with users, the effort is very low. They can be unmoderated, meaning you can just push out the study protocol, and users unmoderated have to make it through it. They screen record, they audio record, they talk. They're instructed to talk out loud while they're working through it. You get a lot of value out of it. So those were my kind of quick off the top of my head ideas.